Do you think ICE should be abolished?
Absolutely.
We're out here in front of the Fred D. Thompson courthouse where Kilmar Abrego Garcia is currently being arraigned. Let's see what people think. So, what brought you out here?
Definitely ICE and all of the illegal things they're doing, abducting people, throwing them in detention centers, deporting them. I was at the church earlier over at the Lutheran church. They had I don't know what to call it, but it was a bunch of speakers, maybe a bit of a vigil kind of thing. And then we put some ribbons on the fence around the church, but the Kilmar's wife spoke, and it was incredibly touching.
I wish I was there to see that.
Yeah, you would have. I think everybody probably had tears in their eyes. She talked about, that he had done nothing. They had done nothing to deserve this, and their son, the youngest son, was graduating today from kindergarten, and she can't even be there.
So, what's your name again?
Terry,
And why did you come out here today?
just to show my support.
And what brought you out here today?
You know, ICE, abolish ICE.
This is actually the first time this year I've been able to go to a protest. I mean, I've protested in my life, but I'm actually a father. I got a wife, I got 2 kids, I got a job and everything, so it's really hard to come out sometimes.
Yeah, I
but
understand.
found this especially disgusting. The unlawful detainment of Kilmar Abrego Garcia and pretty much everybody that's been taken to El Salvador.
Yeah, it's happening right in your backyard, so you got to be here.
Right.
So, do you think ICE should be abolished?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you think Democrats are doing enough to fight back against ICE and Trump?
No. At least Democratic leadership doesn't seem to have that much of a plan. You see some Democrats in certain pockets doing things, but leadership as a whole doesn't seem to have a good plan.
We need to bring justice to the people. America's never been free. Colonization, genocide. We can't let Trump keep doing that bullshit out in the open. And it's gonna happen in the dark too. But eventually we'll get there. But right now we gotta focus on stopping this.
First of all, the government works for us. The government is set up to take care of us, to give us what we need and want, nothing else. Maybe the people. And when I'm with people that think like me, it gets me more motivated.
Exactly.
And again, I can't just sit in my house anymore and watch. I need to participate and try to make a difference. And if that means I'm just carrying around a little flag and yelling my little heart out, I'm gonna.
So, do you think ICE should be abolished?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, you see, there's some people who agree with your politics but still don't think ICE should be abolished.
Well, we don't really need it. If we actually utilize the existing laws, we don't need ICE.
Yes,
Right? So if all these people that they say are criminals and stuff like that, why haven't they went and got them previously? If they knew and they were here and they were illegal and blah, 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 they should have went and got them.
Exactly.
But they didn't. So they're just picking random people up. None of us are safe.
So, I'm guessing that means that you have never supported Trump before, ever.
No.
Well,
I'm smart. He's stupid.
there's some people out here today, I'm sure, voted for him at least once or twice and have regretted it after all this is going down.
I don't know. I wish more people would feel the regret.
So, is there anything else you wanted to say before we head out?
No, just that, we're all humans. We're all here to take care of each other. Our government is to help us take care of each other. They help us get roads and bridges and schools and hospitals and everything we need. That's what their job is, to get us what we need, not what they want.
I'm gonna lie, this is going better than expected. Clover, you almost bumped into somebody. Like, how did you find out about this?
I've worked with eVoting before, so I'm in certain channels where that's a thing that I know.
Who again?
eVoting?
Okay.
I'm not with them, but
Yeah, you're organizing with them. I got it.
Well, not really.
Yeah, you're protesting with them. Yeah.
Join the DSA. Go out to your local orgs, y'all. It doesn't matter if it's the DSA. It doesn't matter if it's something in the area, just
PSL
get
too.
out there. PSL.
I think Democrats, in large part, are part of the problem. Asleep at the wheel to get us where we are today. It's just a cushy job. It shouldn't be a cushy job. It should be. I'm all for term limits. Get them out.
Yeah.
It's do some good things and go. I think we have a few wonderful people now with Maxwell Frost and AOC. I mean, there's some that are really stellar. But then you have the old school, Schumer for one, on the Senate side. He needs to be fired.
gone.
He needs to go home, put his feet up on his lounge chair, and leave the rest of us alone.
Same with Jeffries.
Jeffries, I agree with you on that. I think Jeffries is milquetoast. I think that they're not aggressive. They are not leading the country. We have no Democratic leadership, and we don't have it in Tennessee either.
Did you hear that 2 Tennessee politicians have already resigned since the Abrego Garcia case started?
I did not know that, no.
Yeah, the head in Nashville of over the court system, pretty much.
DOJ, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
the same day.
and then Mark Green also retired just a couple days ago.
Mine too. Yeah, mine too. He's awful. He is. I mean, I don't buy his story that he's getting a better gig somewhere else, paying him more money. I mean, nobody buys that. He's awful. He is nothing but a Trump mouthpiece. I respond to a lot of his posts online and let him know that I don't agree.
Yeah, I've called his office quite a few times to complain about him.
That's it. It's like we're in bad shape here.
So, I mean, is there anything you really want people to know? Anything that you feel like you've been trying to get off your chest for a long time? You want the people to hear?
Just everybody, don't fall into too much despair. Keep up the hope, because we're going to win this thing. Okay, they can do whatever to my body, but they can't change my mind. They can't change my values. They can't change what I'm going to teach my children. So don't despair. We're going to get through this. I don't know how long it's going to take, but just keep up the good fight, everybody, because we're going to win.
Okay, so you want to introduce yourself? You want to say your name for the camera?
My name is Mia.
And what brought you out here today?
Because kidnapping motherfuckers off the street is just wrong.
So you think ICE should be abolished then, right?
Without a doubt.
Do you think Democrats are doing enough to abolish ICE?
They're strengthening them. They're not doing a single thing.
That's a good answer. All right, well, that's good enough. Okay, you want to get interviewed next?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I got you.
All policing should be abolished, but especially ICE, especially because it's a system that has very little, integration into our society. With police, it would be a longer process, but ICE, there's no reason for ICE's continued existence at the current time. There are 75 Democrats that signed on to a resolution supporting ICE's activities and congratulating ICE on their current deportation spree. The fact of the matter is that the Democratic Party is an incredibly corrupt institution just as much as the Republican Party is, and they too, and their donors especially, benefit from mass deportations due to the capitalist and imperialist interests that are behind ICE.
Yeah, this is just imperialism coming on.
It's like we're in bad shape here, and I don't know how we're going to get out of it. I was talking to someone earlier today who's been very involved in politics, worked on Megan Barry's campaign, was really a huge part of that campaign, and we were talking about replacements for Mark Green and it's bleak. It is bleak. Who can step up, who will step up. So we're in trouble still.
But I mean, we have hope. There's people out here fighting. It's not like we're alone.
No, we're not alone. And we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't think there was an end, that there would be a resolution. I think we have to work hard to get Congress turned around in the next election. We can't wait. I think that's the other thing that happens, that Democrats across the country wait till the last possible minute and they don't go out and campaign. I know where I live, that was the case. They didn't go out and campaign soon enough, and it was really disappointing. Put people way behind where we should have been.
I mean, does the National Democratic Party even do much funding in Tennessee?
Unless they start this year, the answer is no. I don't know that they have done any at all. And Tennessee Democratic Party doesn't really fund anything either. Girl over here. You're good. Thank you. Okay.
Seems like you're a busy person.
Unfortunately, right now I need to go home and have a nap.
Well, before you do that, is there anything you really feel like you need to say that hasn't been said yet?
there's so much that we could say sitting here. I think the one thing that I would say is don't sit on your butt at home. Get out, protest. If you don't, then you're part of the problem. And there's no reason that people can't come out to places like this today. They can post on their social feeds, whatever. They can just talk to their neighbors. But we all have to join in and oppose this dictatorship, because if we don't, and it's in the numbers that we will win. But if the numbers don't show up, we're going to be in bad shape.
You hear that, guys? Get off your ass and go do something right now. Thank you very much, man. We appreciate your time.
Good luck.
I mean, Kamala Harris's entire campaign was running on increasing immigration.
Man, you just snapped through that. Yeah, you're right. Thanks. I'm glad.
Absolutely.
All right, well, thank you, man.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank
Here,
you.
let me shake your hand.
You too.
Thank y'all for watching.
Yeah. All right. We're done.